Mobile is the future of gaming. A friend told me that once, and he couldn't be more right. I mean, there are smartphones nowadays with laptop specs, opening doors for so much more gaming-wise. Hello everybody, I'm Ashwee, and today I will be the voice in your head guiding you to great anime MMORPG games that you need to try. But before we start, why not be a dear and hit that like button and notification bell? And no, none of these games are sponsoring us. Hashtag sad YouTuber noises. We first begin with the newest game on the block, Genshin Impact. The game is very atmospheric thanks to its stunning graphics, as well as god-level soundtrack. I mean, come on! Did you hear that Dawn Winery theme? Or that A Sweet Smile track? They were just, too good for my mortal ears. And oh no, don't get me started on the Calistinian finale Termini track. Oh, that track was so freaking epic. I haven't had the urge to hit a treadmill from a game OST for so long. While the rest of the OST were like Minecraft level of OST. That's how good it was. On the visual side, Genshin Impact feels kinda like a hybrid of Zelda and Honkai Impact 3rd. A very interesting art style indeed. Thanks to those ingredients on top of being open world, the game never gets boring or tiresome. Genshin Impact is so huge to the point you get overwhelmed because of how many things you can do. I can't count how many times I wanted to do a quest but got distracted along the way, and would like to believe that I'm not alone. However, when you start actually playing the game and following the storyline, you would find the story's really good, with a huge collection of characters and weapons for you to unlock, and farming is easy, so you can grind to get your favorite character if it's available. Speaking of grinding, Genshin requires a lot of grinding to level up, and although it has challenging boss fights with even roaming mini-bosses, you can still pull a win because it requires skill more than good enough damage. Other than that, most bosses are well telegraphed and very unique. It has great battle mechanics, and of course the most important point, Genshin Impact has top tier waifus and husbandos. In other words, this game is better than oxygen, and I sure do enjoy breathing. From a brand new game to a game with familiar faces, Naruto Slugfest. It is the first 3D MMO open world game. It 100% restores the world of Naruto, and the characters are drawn by the official animators, which will take the players to the classical plot. And since it follows the show, you bet they use that kick-ass Naruto soundtrack to complement the game. You can choose your own character from different classes and forge your own path to becoming the ninja you always wanted to. The only drawback here is that you can't customize the characters. Other than that, the art style is really good for an anime MMORPG mobile game. Like the show, every character has its own unique sets of skills from ninjutsu, taijutsu, to genjutsu, and to make it more interesting, the cutscenes between the fights are really nice. However, there is a chance that you might not enjoy the game due to the fact that it's not available in all countries, hence it might not show on your app store. Unlike Naruto Slugfest, what will show on your app store is the brilliant game Dragon Raja. Whoa, brilliant! What makes it so brilliant, you might say? And my answer to my dear viewer who is still watching is customization. First, you choose between 4 characters. The classes are not gender locked. You can be either male, female, or even a lolly. Yep, there's a lolly option. Yay! Furthermore, as mentioned earlier, the customization is on another level. After choosing the characters, you can choose whatever color you want for their eyes, eyelashes, hair, etc., as well as the body shape, thickness, height, skin tone, clothes, and so many more. You can literally channel your personality to the character, or become the waifu you always wanted to be. Yep, if you can't get a waifu, become your own waifu in Dragon Raja. However, as much as you want to stay all day creating your ideal woman to then, like a true degenerate, try to make her do dirty things, you sadly can't. because at some point you will have to actually play the game, and since Dragon Raja is an open world MMORPG, you bet there's plenty to do in this game. And your journey, like all other gamers' journeys, begin with an NPC. While talking or reacting to an NPC's boring conversation, you are given multiple choices on how to respond to them, which is nice, especially if you're like me and you don't want to listen to their endless rambling about shit you just don't care about. Oh well, never mind, it's behind me now. Anyways, as I was saying, on top of interacting with NPCs, you can also interact with objects in Dragon Raja. From turning on the TV with 15 different channels, to playing guitar in your room, the attention to details are very impressive. You can even play some awesome mini games within the game like basketball, use the claw machine, etc. The creators did a very phenomenal job by adding these small enjoyable things here and there to make it a well-rounded game. Regarding the leveling up, you also have options in how you would like to level, either via PvP mode, casual mode, or standard mode. To simply put how great this game is, if Dragon Raja was a woman, it would have been the hottest woman in the neighborhood. If Dragon Raja was the hottest girl on the block, then Soulworker Anime Legends is the cute little sister nobody looks at. Fights in Soulworker Anime Legends are kinda like fights in Bleach with the setting, but it's actually better. Autoplay exists because there will be some levels where you repeat the same things with the same monsters, hence upgrading your character as well as the weapons is the key to own the game. And don't worry, PvP aka player versus player mode also exists, so it's not only fighting mindless monsters. Basically, Soulworker is the downgraded version of Dragon Raja. To me, that is. But I'm positive you will like it if you enjoyed its previous version, Soulworker. For our last game recommendation, I would like to mention first that Tower of Fantasy might still be unavailable by the time I'm writing this script. But nonetheless, I was able to amass some information from the trailer and things I read about it, so here it goes. Tower of Fantasy, like most of the games mentioned, is going to be an open world game. It's made by Unreal Engine 4 and will be available for both mobile and PC. The fight special effects in this completely open world game look really good. Character design, you guessed it, looks like anime. In a way, Tower of Fantasy feels like it's gonna be similar to Genshin Impact. P.S. I watched that one video where in the character's customization tab, the dude increased the chick's bust size and proceeded to move the character around. There I noticed them meatloaves have jiggle science implemented to them. And on that degenerate note, we end the recommendations. Hope you're still here, and if you are, why not give yourself a hug on behalf of me? You definitely earned it. Now stop hugging yourself so you can hit that like button that should have already been blue from the start. And hey, you stuck around till this point, so why not subscribe and turn on the notifications for future uploads? With that being said, have a great day, evening, or whatever you're having. And your journey, like all other gamers' journeys, begin with an NPC. Yeah!